Alright, so this video is going to be kind of personal, like not transition related. It's sort of about my education and my plans for the future, what I want to do with myself. So if you're not interested, then this video is not for you. Um, but to cut to the chase, I've been kind of questioning what I want to do with my life and whether the current plan is actually the best one. So if you're not aware, the current plan uh, well, originally it was that I would be down in Ohio at college studying to be a physics major with an education minor, and then eventually I'd be a physics teacher somewhere, high school. Um, but the college thing didn't really work out. Um, so I came back here and started taking classes at a local um, community college, which actually I recommend to everyone. It's a lot cheaper, and you can transfer credits, and it's great. Um, but anyway, uh, and then the plan was that, so I would transfer the credits I'm taking, which are sort of liberal arts courses, and then I would transfer them back to the Ohio school, and then I would go back there next year and continue with the plan. But, I'm starting to think that maybe that's not the best idea. Um, One reason is debt, because just a reminder, this is undergrad we're talking about, and possibly upwards of like $100,000 in debt. So that's like not including the cost of books. So I'm just sort of, it's hard to see the wisdom, the value in that, honestly. Like, it's just really hard for me to look at that and be excited. Um, I mean, it's a lovely school, and I miss my friends that I made, who go there right now, but I just can't, you know. Um, so then obviously the next question is alternatives. So one thought was, well, I could just go to a less expensive school and study physics, education, blah 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 blah. But the thing is, I'm not so certain about the physics major thing either. Um, First of all, I'm not so certain that I would be successful in it, and I don't want to, pour a bunch of money into a degree that I might not be able to obtain anyway. Um, and even if I could, like, I know from experience that while, research is really cool and exciting, it's not fun, and it's cool and exciting in that, like, I have 3 hours to get through 150 items of data, and the data are not working with me very nicely, and I have to chart these graphs, and then people will yell at me because I didn't use their software to read my graphs. I just used my eyes, even though I'm a high school student, and etc. It just goes on like that. Um, I mean, I loved my experience, but it was good. It was good for a lot of reasons, but one of those reasons was that it taught me that, experimental physics slash astronomy slash cosmology, etc., etc., that research is not for me, not for a career anyway. Um, so that leaves teaching, and I'm just not really sure that I want to do that to myself. You know, like, I enjoy it right now, talking to people about physics and, trying to teach them, but I think that that might be extinguished if I was, subjected to having to teach the same curriculum year after year to a group of ambivalent at best, or just kind of hateful at worst high school student, teenagers who, I think we're all kind of raised with, like, the idea that, like, physics is some big, lofty, like, gotta be a genius to understand this stuff, which some parts of it, that is true. Everything quantum, like, don't even approach me. Because I will just slap you. Um, but, a lot of it, anyway, I won't make this about physics. I will not make this about physics. But, so I just don't really, I'm not sure that I want to do that in my life. So then, the next question is, well then, what will I do with my life? Um, and the potential answer is firefighting for a while, possibly. Originally it was kind of something I said on a whim, but then people were like, "Hey, yeah," and then, I was like, "Oh, okay, well, I'll do some research, I guess." And the more I research, the more I've been like, "Hey, yeah, like this could be something good, um, and something serious." So, yeah, for a variety of reasons. I believe it would make me very happy, and I believe I could be good at it, and I believe I could really thrive. So, and also, it's, even if I don't make a career out of it, it's something that I can do in my youth, and there are, also other programs that I can do, and actually a lot of firefighters are required to be EMTs, so, which is definitely useful. Um, because there's a lot you can do with that too. So, you know, anyway, um, I will not go into all of my various reasons, but bottom line, I am sort of well, I took a step for myself, and I found that in my community there's a little local citizen corps of volunteers who are trained to help the professional emergency responders deal with disasters, and stuff. Um, so, like mid-January, I hope to start my classroom training with them, and I highly recommend anyone who is even vaguely interested, in helping out your community, or learning more about fire prevention, medical aid, triage, search and rescue. If any of that appeals to you, I would definitely check out this program. It's called CERT, C-E-R-T, Citizens Emergency Response Team, uh, and it's a program through FEMA. So definitely check it out. Um, and yeah, so this is something that I'm really excited about, and I might make more videos about it in the future. We'll see. But as for right now, I don't know. I guess I kind of wanted to get all this off my chest. So if you've made it this far, thanks for listening to me ramble, and be grateful that I've actually managed to cut this down by 2 minutes from my last attempt. So cheers, have a good day, and I guess I'll keep you updated.